What's going down, YouTube family? It's your boy, Mike Macklin, aka Money Mike, the financial Thanos, because I'm snapping my fingers and I'm turning your financial problems to dust. Hey, I want to welcome you guys to another video. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. If this is your first time tuning in, first and foremost, hit that like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell. Don't laugh at me. The notification bell. That way you know every single time that I drop a video and you can be the first to see these great videos. Introducing myself real quick. I'm a personal financial coach and I teach a very simple 5-step strategy that anybody can do, and it's designed to just make your financial troubles go away and your financial freedom come to you. But this ain't about that today. What I do every single Tuesday and Thursday is I do reaction videos to different things that catch my attention on the internet, on YouTube primarily, and I share that information with you. This is a lot how I learned, a lot of what I know now, through different videos, as well as partnering with a personal financial success company that I can actually talk to you more about. To learn more about my financial strategies specifically, go to my website, www.moneymike313.com. That should show up over there to your left in a second here. Get on that site, book a free 30-minute appointment, and we will get you on the right side of the bread. But getting back to the point, I go on the internet, I view different videos, and what I do is I share them with you guys. So maybe it opens up a door to you all to learn more, or it gets you guys interested in doing more with your finances. This video here, I don't watch them until I watch them with you guys. So I haven't seen this. I don't know what this young lady's going to say. I've seen a few of her videos. I think she's very knowledgeable. She's a huge real estate investor, but she also talks about business credit and other things. She even talked about how you could rent out your car through Turo. So, I got a lot of great knowledge from her, a lot of great ideas. So I thought, I'd check out her video here talking about 5 stay-at-home side hustles you can do now. Now, the reason I thought it was important to drop this is because, right now, again, we're still in the middle of a pandemic. The economy keeps hinting at, it might be great, it might not. I'm seeing a lot of things talking about housing bubbles and market crashes. And with all that in mind, I think, now more than ever, more people need to become business owners. And the way that technology is moving forward, a lot of people are now able to start these businesses at home. I actually run a home-based business myself as a financial coach. So, this was something that really interested me. I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, don't forget to hit that like button, and let's get into this thing.
Did you know that there are more stay-at-home opportunities than ever before? Did you know you could make money using your cell phone or your laptop and be in your PJs while you're doing it? Well, it's all true. I'm going to show you exactly how I make money with my side hustles and some new side hustles that you have not even heard about that can start making you money now. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. You gotta get it done. No, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back. Trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
I'm going to share with you my fully researched and implemented side businesses that I do now and you can do too. I'm going to share with you my true story of how much money I made with my side hustles and the opportunity that exists to make even more for someone that wanted to do it on a full-time basis. And last but not least, I'm going to share with you a new idea that almost no one is talking about because they don't even know it. There are so many benefits to a home-based business, and side hustles are now the new thing. And that is because we need to create multiple streams of income. So I know you're probably watching this video thinking, yes, I need some side hustles, I need some side money, and you are definitely on the right track. I remember when I was working, I always had a side hustle, whether it was selling It Works or Herbalife, some of those type of things. I always kept a side hustle, and I even had some side businesses. And there's so many benefits. One, you're working from home, so it will allow you to work from anywhere that is your home. You don't need an office. You don't have that extra expense of paying for a lease or even buying or paying for space and working with someone and having to owe them space. There's just so many advantages to working from home. Additionally, tax breaks. When you have a home-based business or a side hustle, you become a business and you'll be able to write off so many more things. For example, your cell phone or your car expenses, just to name a few. In fact, I made an entire video telling you all about all of the benefits for a home-based business, and I'll make sure to put a link in the description box for you and on the screen. But again, the bottom line to it is I know that you are watching this video because you know there are so many benefits to a side hustle, and the biggest benefit is that it's really easy to get started. So let me tell you how you do that. So as many of you guys know, I started off as a real estate investor from my parents' basement. And essentially, it was a side hustle. I ended up in my parents' basement because I was trying to flip houses when I had a job, and I absolutely did not know what I was doing. And so when the market crashed in 2008 and 2009, we ended up losing everything, and I ended up back in my parents' basement, dejected, broke, with bad credit. Well, that's the perfect time to start a side hustle if you ask me. So that's what I did. I started with something called wholesaling, and this is the first side hustle that I'm going to tell you about because I made a ton of money doing it, and you can truly turn this into a full-time hustle if you so choose. But I started, like I said, as a side hustle, and I was making about $5,000 per deal. Let me quickly explain to you how you do that. So wholesaling is a process where you find people that are behind on their mortgage payments, or they're in a home that they cannot afford, or the house is falling apart, or there's some type of property problem that's causing them distress, meaning they're about to lose the house or they do not want the house any longer. And so you market to these people, you get them under contract, and you flip those contracts to investors, people that fix and flip homes, people that want rental properties, okay? And again, I'm telling you this absolutely free, and I paid over $20,000 to learn this skill, and I'm going to quickly tell you the gist of it because you can start doing this now. And I've made an entire playlist teaching you exactly how to start wholesaling houses fast. And again, I will put a link to the description box for you. So back to this point. You want to start finding people with property problems, and it is very easy to do, and it's very low cost. You can find these people, again, get them under contract, just using an example, for $100,000, and then simply flip that contract for maybe $5,000 or $10,000 more. So in the example, you get it under contract for $100,000, and then you market the property to other investors for maybe $105,000 or $110,000, and you get to keep the difference. So essentially, you are working as a marketer for the homeowner. You are not their agent. You're not a real estate agent. That's not what you're doing. You're just helping them find a buyer for their home through a network of wholesalers and investors. Again, super simple. I have an entire video teaching this. It's a little bit too much to go into here, but know that this is an awesome side hustle because, again, I was able to find a deal in like 2 months, a month, 2 months. I had a deal worth $5,000, $10,000, and then I was able to do this every single month. My first year of doing wholesaling, I had a deal almost every single month. I think I did 13 deals that first year, and I made over $60,000 just as a side hustle. And again, I didn't have to leave my home. I was able to do this from my house with my computer and just look items up and then market and send these things out absolutely free. You gotta look into this side hustle. Most people don't know about it, and it's absolutely amazing. And there's even more opportunities now with some of the things that have happened with the pandemic and things like that. There are so many people that need help with their homes, and you can start making money in the process.
Absolutely.
Number 2, and this is the easy side hustle. This is really just reading. If you speak well, if you know how to read, you can make a ton of money reading people's audiobooks, doing voiceover work. Again, a voiceover is when you speak over something that is happening, or you do an audiobook recording where you record the book. You just have to read the book and you record the audio, and people will pay you for that. I actually have books and I have paid for this service. You can get started absolutely free in many cases and start signing up to do voiceover work. Additionally, if you have a phone or a computer, you can start doing some samples and get your work out there. There's websites you can just Google and put voiceover work or voiceover gigs and put your city and state, and you can start getting signed up with all of these different companies that let you do this. And on average, you can make $300 a day doing this. Pretty simple, pretty easy, no real skills required except being able to read. Number 3, I absolutely love this one, and this is a social media manager. I know many people think that this is going to be something difficult or you need some specialized skill, but that is so not true. I have hired and paid so many people to do my social media, and they did not have a lot of experience doing it. As a business owner, I am very busy. I do not have time to be on social media making posts, making stories, and doing all of the things that are necessary for my business. So if you are a person that enjoys being on social media, that enjoys putting posts together, if someone just sends you pictures and you can caption them and start to put little videos together, you can make a nice gig doing this for people. You can work for doctors, lawyers, chiropractors. Again, really easy to pick very professional people that need help with their social media but do not have any interest in ever learning it. Those people need a social media. They have the money to pay you and they're looking for you. Trust me, I have a ton of lawyers that will love lawyers, even accountants. Actually, one of my good friends, he's an accountant. He needs lots of help with his social media, Facebook ads, Instagram ads. He makes a ton of money and he's making even more money because he now has someone posting on his social media every single day now, and he pays that person and they're able to work from home. It's an awesome side hustle. Check it out. Again, I've also made a video teaching you how to make $10,000 a month from social media. Make sure you watch that video because I go into full detail on this side hustle. Number 4, private label products. Again, I'm telling you side hustles that I did. I know there's tons of side hustles out there, but I'm telling you the high making money ones and the ones that I did. So make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button and like this video because I am killing it with this content, and I'm not just telling you stuff that you can do, I'm telling you stuff that I have done. So let's get back to it. Private label products. Those are products that have no label, meaning lotions, different hair, different teas. There's lots of companies, okay, that you can look on Alibaba. You can even look on Amazon for private label people. And they have products that you can put your own logo, you can put your own things on, and the product is already packaged and made for you. This is an amazing way to start making money with a side hustle. So let me tell you what I did because I've done this twice. The first one I did was with Tea More Skinny. T-E-A, more, M-O-R-E, Skinny. It's this detox tea that I absolutely love. I was drinking it and I was losing weight. You guys know I have 5 kids, okay? I got 5, birthed 5. I really have 7, but I birthed 5. So I needed to kind of lose some of that baby fat, especially, you're working, you're not necessarily able to go to the gym, you don't have a lot of time. So the Tea More Skinny that I was drinking, well, it was actually a detox tea, and I actually bought the proprietary mix. And then he was able to private label it for me, and it's my blend now. So it's absolutely easy to do things like that. I know people that have done lotions, hair products, clothes. There's lots of different things that you can do private label. Start looking this up. It's an absolutely amazing thing to do. Like I said, I've been selling tea now since 2014. It's 2021. I make money every single month selling my tea, and it's just a nice little side hustle. I've never really focused on it as a big business just because the profit margin never matched real estate or even the wholesaling and other stuff that I told you about that I make a ton of money. But if you like products, this is for you. Tea More Skinny is an amazing product. I believe in it, but I did not have to actually make the tea or put it all together. There was a company that sold me a proprietary blend. I own it, and now I'm able to sell it. And it was super inexpensive, too. And last but not least, YouTube. YouTube is my 5th and best hustle, okay? I was so late to the party with YouTube, and it was probably one of the biggest mistakes that I made when it came to side hustles and even getting in on the party. YouTube is an absolutely amazing stream of income. At the time of making this video, I make nearly $40,000 a month just from my YouTube. Now again, I do it on a really high level and I've spent a lot of money making my videos, but in the beginning, you do not have to spend that and you can start making a profit. Now yes, with YouTube, you will need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, again at the time of this video, before you can start to monetize your channel. Meaning, YouTube will share the ad revenue with you. They will run ads on your videos, okay? You get to decide if you want them, if you don't want them, if you want skippable ads, if you don't want skippable ads. Again, there's a whole nuance to it. I'm not going to get into it, but know that this is an amazing side hustle and it doesn't cost a lot of money. You really just need to start sharing your knowledge, your information, and what it is that you can do. If you want to make something that's entertaining or something like that, that's not necessarily my recommendation. If you are talking about doing it as a side hustle where you're going to be making some money, my suggestion is teach something that you know well. It could be how to braid hair. It could be how to potty train a baby. It could be how to, potty train a dog. It really doesn't matter, but it has to be something that you know really well so that you can keep making content teaching people on it, and you can really start to offer them something off of YouTube to make money. So let me keep going because I just have to tell you this because this is just like an amazing bonus, okay? This is an amazing bonus. When it comes to YouTube and social media and all of these other things, the real side hustle and the real money is taking people off of these platforms and getting their emails, getting their contact information, and then offering them your product and service. This is how you really make a ton of money with any side hustle, no matter what it is that you do. Even if you do makeup at a store, you can start to offer packages where you work outside of the store. So again, just giving you some ideas of what you can do. But when it comes to YouTube and things like that, my podcast, the way that I've really been able to monetize this and turn it from a side hustle into real money, which is what I promised I would share with you, is by giving away content for free, offering them some type of free download, some type of free book, some type of free podcast, some type of free training so that you can get their email. The email list is going to make you so much money and turn your side hustle into a real business. Once you have people's contact information, you can email them your offers. You can tell them what you got going on. If you're having an event, anything that you want to do, you can contact them and start making offers and turn that into money. And that's really how you turn your side hustle into a multi-million-dollar business. Okay, I said I was going to be the last bonus, but I have one more. Sales. Sales is like this last thing. You can do sales from home. So this is number 6. I know I said I was going to give you 5, but I always overshare and I have to overdeliver. You need to know that if you can talk on the phone and read scripts and things like that, you can make a ton of money working from home for lots of different companies, including Noelle's. If, for example, you want a stay-at-home job where you're talking on the phone, like call center, customer service, or something like that, I have 6 businesses that I run, and we are constantly looking for great people with great voices and an awesome attitude. So you can email your resume to careers, with an S, CAREERS, at noellerandall.com. Send us your resume. We're always hiring for sales, and that is a stay-at-home side hustle that can make you over $10,000 a month. Check it out. And so there you have it. I have given you 5 stay-at-home side hustles that anyone can do right now.
All right. So, hey, great content first and foremost. Great job, Noelle. Really great looking video. Real quick, I want to kind of talk about each of these, and I'm really going to talk about the last one, sales, because that's what I actually do. Not talking on the phone on a call center, obviously, but I am selling personal financial services. So I definitely want to touch on that real quick. But before I get into that, I want to kind of highlight some of the advantages of some of these stay-at-home opportunities. Like she mentioned, first and foremost, the tax benefits. Opening a business in your home, what it does is it turns your expenses, most of your expenses, into tax deductions, which now lowers how much taxes that you actually have to pay. I've been doing it for about 3 years now, and before I did it, my first job out of the military, I was a contractor, and my first year out of the military, I actually owed taxes to the amount of a couple $1,000s. So I got really upset about that, and so that's what started me on my journey. And so what I did is I researched how to lower your taxes, and I learned about, running a home-based business and how that could help you. I partnered with a great financial literacy company, got really smart, and I haven't looked back. Again, I haven't been paying any more taxes for the past 3 years because of that. So the tax benefits is great. Next thing is very easy to get started, especially a home-based business. Because again, if you have a particular skill set, a particular talent, a particular, thing that you can do, then hey, you can monetize that. And, hey, to get started, all you do is, you incorporate, you get your EIN number, you do a couple extra steps, and boom, you are in the game, and you are now legally a business owner, and you begin to get those benefits of running a home-based business. And finally, it's a very low overhead cost when you have a side hustle at home. If you trying to run a business out of an actual brick and mortar store, meaning you have a storefront location, that's basically like you just bought another house, depending on how big that location is. And so now that's a huge expense. You basically you it's like you bought another house. Like I said, you're paying a new light bill, you're paying another electric bill, you're paying another rent, or if you own the property, you're paying another mortgage. And the great thing is they're tax deductible, but still that is a lot of costs already coming out of your pocket versus a home that you already live in. You're already paying those bills, so it's not like it's an additional debt. And again, you still get those tax benefits for something that you was paying for anyway. So now that I talked about some of the advantages, let's talk about some of the businesses she had mentioned. The real estate investor, specifically wholesaling. I just talked to a good friend of mine, Mr. Larry Patterson. He's on YouTube as well. And I did a whole StreamYard talking to him about wholesaling. And, basically it's a very simple way to get into real estate investing. All you're doing, like she says, you flipping contracts. So you find, people in different situations. Maybe they in a junker house, or they in a house they don't want, or they getting ready to get divorced, or whatever the case may be. You market to these people in different ways, and you help them solve a problem. So, they offer you the property at a discounted cost. You're looking for a property that's less than, the market value. And then what you do is, now that you have that great deal, you basically market that deal and you control the property with that contract. So you're not a real estate you're not a real estate agent, excuse me. And that's where a lot of people kind of get into the whole whether it's legal or not. Well, the legality in it, again, is you're not acting as a real estate agent. You're simply marketing a home. Okay? You're not signed to a brokerage and none of that stuff. You're just simply, hey, you offer something and you market that up. And it's just that simple. And you can see great numbers. Sometimes 5K, 10K, whatever. But if you can put together one of those deals every single month, then hey, for a lot of people, 12 deals in a year at $5,000 a pop, that's $60,000. That's more than a lot of people is making right now, working hours and hours and hours at a job that they may or may not have at the end of this pandemic. The next one, the voiceover work. I'm not going to talk too long on that one because, it's kind of a simple thing. If you have a great sounding voice, maybe you read an audiobook for somebody, or you read a commercial or explainer video, or all kind of different things that you can do. And, you could get you a nice little chunk of change. Social media manager. A lot of people love to be on social media, especially right now during the pandemic. Love to be on social media, spending hours and hours and hours. Why not monetize that? Why not use that time to make yourself some money? And again, create something that you can't get fired from, or that, is recession proof. These are all great ideas. The private label products. That was pretty cool. I'm not going to get into it too deep because it is what it is. You basically finding a product that's already made, put your own label on it, and you're able to market it that way. Number 5 was one of my favorite. Obviously I'm doing it right now. YouTube. And something that was really, really good that she mentioned is, if you're going to get on YouTube, do something that you know well. Too many people on here just trying to get on YouTube and be silly, and and that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But, hey, why not get on here and teach something? There's something I'm sure that you can do really well. And she said this is a great way to also market yourself. Maybe, again, for me, this is a big reason I'm on YouTube, is because I need more people to see me, and then I can actually, start to market my personal financial services to people. And number 6, sales. Again, I'm in that arena. I sell personal financial strategies and success. And again, very low cost, doesn't cost much of anything at all. Matter of fact, for me to be in business for the entire year, I only spend about $400 for the whole year, and I run a business. Like I said, people running storefront businesses right now, they paying, $400, $500, $800 a month just on rent. My girlfriend, she actually is renting the location that I'm at right now, the storefront that I'm at right now. I'm working out of the office of that storefront, but she pays upwards of $700 a month for the rent. And again, I only pay $400 a year to be in my business. So the money I spend in a year, she's already spent almost double that in a month. Again, nothing wrong with that, but this is the power of, some side hustles that you can run right out of your house. So hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Great content, great information. Again, please hit that like button, consider subscribing to my channel, hit the notification bell so you can be known every time I drop, these great videos, this great content. And again, go to my website as well, www.moneymike313.com, to get yourself a free 30-minute consultation with me to learn how to set up a financial plan for yourself. And hey, if you like what you see, we can work together and we can make some great things happen. And as always, I love you. God loves you. He smiles when he sees you, and he sees you all the time, so he's always smiling. So why aren't we? Hey, you guys have a great one. I'll see you on the next one. Until next time, God bless you all. Gone.